Okay, welcome everybody to this. Okay, can you guys see me? Okay, so really quick, I was supposed to go live like 15 minutes ago, and right before I was about to go live, I spilled a giant coffee everywhere. And when I say everywhere, it went everywhere. So I was just like, shit. You guys, how has your day been? Tell me this is a metaphor for the day. Okay, how many of you guys have spilled something today? It just like was a day where you were trying to get certain things done, and it just like no matter what, it was like it was like Mercury retrograde. It felt like that. You know what I mean? I don't know what the frick my hair is doing. Like, literally, I had everything set up. I was getting ready to sage. And then right as I was getting ready, boom, my coffee hit the floor. And it's a lot of coffee. Like, it was a giant coffee that I had been saving for this live stream. And so I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. It went everywhere. Like, it was so much coffee to clean up. I don't think I've ever had to clean up that much liquid off of my floor. Holy bananas. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Brissa. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Francine. Hi, Lady to Crescent. Yes, anybody else watching the Depp Heard stuff? Put a 1 if you're for Heard and put a 2 if you're for Johnny Depp. Let's take a quick little poll, okay? Put a 1 for if you're for Heard and put a 2 if you're for Johnny Depp. I'm even gonna participate, guys. Hold on. I know, Tracy. Freaking spilled my coffee. I was just like, I didn't even have time to cry about it. I was just like, I just need to get a whole roll of Bounty out. Okay? Yeah. I don't see any 1s. Hi, Dom Dom. Hi, Tara. Hi, Alexia. I don't see any 1s. Who watched her first deposition where she was eating? Who likes to study body language? I do. So I'm trying not to like say their name so like I don't get flagged, but you guys go for it. Go ahead in the chat. What else? Oh my gosh. So like the little bit of steps that I still had to finish, I didn't get to do because I was like, oh, I'm not holding up the live stream anymore. I'm just gonna start it and have you guys yeah, she was like, he was hitting me for a really long time. How many of us have actually been in bad relationships and we're looking at this troll like, girl, you have not been abused and you are not acting like somebody that has been. Because I'm sorry, when I had just gone through something like that, I wasn't like eating and like just doing whatever and just not, like I can't with her. And then there's the recordings. Poor Johnny Depp. And like, I'm not even saying like he is, you know, completely innocent. I think that when you're in a relationship like that for a long period of time, you start to mimic like how your partner acts. You know what I mean? And so I think that he just got to a point where he was just like, there's only so many bathrooms I can run to and hide in. And, you know, he's probably been through a little bit of counseling where he knows not to engage with her. And she just wants him to engage, and she's telling him, like, that's not resolving it. But you still have to give people time to, like, chill. And I definitely see her as, like, the instigator. And it's just like, girl, karma misses nobody. You cannot just... I feel like she's really jealous of his reputation. And it's like, you're like 20 years younger than him. That's not fair. He's done like all these movies, Pirates of the Caribbean, 21 Jump Street. He's done all these movies that we love and adore. You can't just be hating on him when he's got years on you. I feel like it's a jealousy thing intuitively, that she's like mad jealous of him. And she takes it out on him because he just, he's been around longer. Like, she is not gonna like the justice that comes about from her doing that, So I hope in his case he, wins, just because it shows that also males or masculine energies also deal with this. And it's going to make them not want to speak out if, this guy that has such a platform to speak on can't speak. And this girl can eat during her deposition. All right. That's enough. It went from, did we hear about it, to, yeah, that's how you know, like, she was doing this incessant yawning. She was, like, messing with her shoulder. It was just, like, a lot. She was doing the most. And now when she's, like, and when she's on the stand, it looks like she's sedated. So I'm just like, girl, bye. Okay, speaking of shadows, I feel like we've all been going through it, like The Ringer, okay? I feel like we've all been going through some ish, and I love talking to you guys in the comments. I love talking to you guys in the live stream chat. I just want to thank you guys for the beautiful comments on the last live stream. I was really hesitant to upload that collective reading, and I am really, really glad that I did, because it helped the people that it needed to. Yeah, I'm really glad that I did that reading. It's in fuego, okay? If you got work or family issues and you guys missed the last reading, you definitely want to check it out. So today we are going to do kind of like a spin-off of that collective reading, which is, how are you personally, something more tailored to you, how are you personally going to shock your shadow? How are you about to resuscitate your life? How are you about to shock your shadow and everybody else in the building, okay? So Spirit guided me to this topic because of the type of week the collective has been having and everything I've been channeling, and then to spill that coffee, oh, Madone, I cannot. So now I have a Red Bull because coffee's freaking gone, but... Okay, if you guys want to get out your Palo Santo, your sage, let's bless this reading. Any candles you want to get out, Florida water, any type of anointing oils, I highly recommend getting that out for this reading. Also, if you guys have any pendulums or a pendulum, oracle cards, tarot cards, to see if you get synchronistic messages, to kind of figure out what is your pile. Let me get a new lighter. You guys should do that right now while I finish setting up. Okay, I'm gonna grab a new lighter. I know this reading is important because everything has tried to stop me, you guys. Everything. I had wax all over the place from a prayer candle. I had to clean up that mess, and then I had a giant Starbucks spill all over the floor. It's gone. That took a whole roll of Bounty. I cannot. And yeah, I'm just like not having it. That makes me go that much harder for when the forces are trying to like work against me. That makes me like not angry, but I'm like, oh, I'm still gonna get this message out. So I don't know what I got some new Palo Santo out. I want to talk about our abilities too. Things that make us powerful. So I'm really excited to do this reading. I've never done a reading like this, and I'm just really excited to see what messages we get because of everything that I've been channeling this week for the collective. Okay? Heavenly Father, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, any day I'm given your guidance is a blessing. And any day I can share my light and love, I thank thee. Anything that is not of the light, Anything not of the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Okay, calling out my angels and ancestors only of the highest white light to protect me during this live stream. And Archangel Michael, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. Okay. Amen. Find any enemies in the name of Christ. Okay, let me put some lip gloss on. Whoa! See what I mean? Do you guys drop stuff like me when it's like people are trying to stop you from doing stuff? Do you guys drop things and like have a panic attack? Anybody? Who gets really bad anxiety? Put a 1 in the comments if you guys get really bad anxiety. When there's something like really important that you have to get done and you're like so anxious you don't even know how to get out the door. That's how I get. It's like I know I'm still gonna get there, but I like my heart starts like palpitating and I'm like, oh no, no, no. Oh no. So yeah, I'm not alone. And it makes me feel good to know that I'm not alone because, you know, I'm just like, I gotta get this message out. We put pressure on ourselves and then we're trying to get out the door and then like everything's going to the left. Okay, there will be timestamps for this reading. As always, they will be posted at the end of this live stream. Spirit wanted me to do only 3 piles just so I can go really in depth for you guys. Okay? Make sure you guys are smashing the thumbs up button. It shows me it's the best way to donate to this channel. Thank you guys for all of your cash apps and your super chat donations. I really appreciate you. Thank you for everyone that has joined. Thank you for everyone that has joined my Patreon or members only. What is going on with my hair? I didn't have time to do it before the live stream, so just bear with me, guys. Okay, selection. Pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1 is going to be Amazonite. Okay, how are you about to shock your shadow? How are you about to step out of your shadow and resuscitate your life? Like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I need a message. I need a freaking message. Pile number 2 is citrine. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Tara. I feel like it just, like, we get really anxious. We can pick up on other people's anxious energy. And I feel like we're just, everyone that watches my channel, I feel like is very in tune, very empathic. Pile number 3 is pyrite. Feel free to pick more than 1 pile. You guys, we are not bound by tarot. You can even use a pendulum to see, you know, if you're a little bit antsy and if you should just pick 1 direct pile or sometimes 2. Okay, so pile number 3. Okay, one more time, guys. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. Okay. So we have the crystals here. I think you guys can see them. All right. I think we're good. Okay, let me put this here. Pile number 1, we'll leave this one out. Okay. Let's see, let me put some lotion on. I had to use really, 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 really hot water to get all that coffee off the tile. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, we're gonna get pile number 1 started. If you guys wanna bust out any Palo Santo or sage, go ahead. Everyone be, you know, kind to each other in the live stream. I feel like it's been really good. Everyone's been on their best behavior lately, and it's been great. It's been amazing. It makes the reading that much better. Okay, pile number 1. Let's see. 1455. We have Amazonite. Okay, so pile number 1. What do you guys need to hear right now? How are you about to shock your shadow? Maybe your shadow or your ego thinks they're running the show. Maybe sometimes they are. And how are you about to resuscitate your life and bring the light back in? Are you dimming your light for others? Are you not standing up for yourself? Are you people pleasing too much? Are you being really aggressive? We're just going to kind of go over whatever messages Spirit wants us to hear on how we are about to shock the shit out of our freaking shadow. Okay? Okay. Let's see. I know I want to use The Simpsons. I don't want to use that. Okay. Anything out of the light? Okay. So, relationships. You guys are about to change how you look at your relationships, or how you look at unity, or how you look at your connections. You're going to change at how you look at what is attractive and what's not. Okay? Your guys' definition of what's attractive, your guys' definition of like loyalty, how to share things, and just unity in general is about to change, okay? So that is going to be really important. How you guys fill up your cup and how you fill up others is going to be very important to you, especially if you're in a relationship, okay? Maybe you guys aren't very trusting. Yeah, I'm getting the bottom of the deck. You guys are not normally very trusting. Or people drain your energy. They cause delays in your life. And then sometimes you guys become like lethargic. But there are people that have broken a lot of promises to you. So it is hard for you guys to trust. Maybe you guys feel like you guys have been really hard on yourself lately. And it's been causing certain delays. Like that anxiety that I was talking about before this pile. It's like you're dropping everything. You're trying to get out the door, but everything in the world is stopping you. It's that type of delay. Okay? What is going on for pile number 1? Whoa, that is way too many. Okay. How you guys stand up for yourself is about to change. How you guys look at your defense and how you feel like the victim, that's about to change. You guys are about to move into a more defensive stance, which is like, no, I'm not going to feel bad for taking a stand. So I feel like people project this onto you a lot, where you're like, I feel like I'm barely maintaining control. Yeah, you guys are going to be recovering. Spirit also wants you guys to know the worst is over with some of this shadow work that you guys have been doing. If you guys have been really worried about money not coming in, or like what I'm getting for pile number 1 is you guys might not want to spend certain things, or you want your account, the number in your account to stay at a certain number. I feel like you guys also do that with your heart. Okay? Somebody has really broken your heart, caused some type of depression, or you guys might have seasonal depression. But yeah, there's part of you, I feel like, pile number 1, that doesn't feel like it's okay to not be defensive, but there's some part of you that doesn't feel like it's okay to take a stand. If I take a stand, am I going to have bad luck? Am I going to lose control? Kind of like tying into the other collective reading that we did, where you feel like you're going to be all up in your emotions. You're like, how am I going to stand up for myself without being all up in my feelings? So you guys are going to be balancing out. You're going to shock your shadow. That is for damn sure. You guys are going to be standing up for your partnerships, your relationships, the people that you really care about. Maybe normally you guys kind of stay like mum's the word. You don't want to say nothing. You don't want to shake any or rattle any cages. And you guys are about to shock your shadow with no, 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 no. Do you love that person? Yes, I do. Okay? It's like that type of vibe. You love that person? You're going to stand up for that person. Okay? Where you guys normally wouldn't want any type of squabble, okay, or issue. You guys are going to say, okay, I'm going to make a list. I have all this gratitude for the things that this person has done for me. They've taken care of me when I've been sick. They've brought me, food when I needed it. They've helped me out with bills when I needed it. And they've helped me through depression or whatever is going on in your life. They've helped you. Somebody has helped you see things in a different perspective or has made you feel gratitude for a certain thing. You guys are going to start honoring these relationships because you're going to start honoring yourself. Okay? Yes. So, you guys are going to be shocking your shadow because you're going to be becoming the Queen of Cups. Okay? You're going to be healing. You're going to become even more intuitive. Even more intuitive. So any type of, your shadow was feeling really fragile, depressed, dependent because of the anxiety that you guys might have had. You guys were feeling like some type of imbalance or rejection. Your shadow was feeling rejected by people. You felt like you were always having bad communication or being misunderstood. Okay, you guys felt always overwhelmed or lack of confidence to stand up or say certain things because it was the right thing to do. You guys usually retreat from confrontation, okay? You guys are also going to be shocking your shadow because you're not going to be reckless spending. You're not going to feel so much instability or insecurity with your finances. You're not going to be feeling so lethargic, okay? This bad luck is over. You guys are no longer going to be resistant to change, okay? You guys are going to be shocking your shadow because you're going to be paying attention to the red flags. It's almost like your shadow is like, okay, these are the things that we had been through before. They got us fired, homeless, broke, broken up with, ghosted, rejected, abandoned, and hungry, okay? And now you are telling your shadow, fuck you. We got fresh hope in the building. The Fool is in the building. We're packing real light. You are taking all of your burdens to this cliff and you're dropping it off. Okay? You're even bringing your little dog. You're like, you need a witness. You need a witness, little dog, that we're dropping these burdens off. Because they gots to go. Okay? All of this, I can't stand up for myself. I'm scared. This putting it off. This procrastinating. Okay? Thinking I'm too inexperienced. That should not be my job to stand up for these people. That should not be my job to say this. But think of how many times that you didn't stand up and you should have and it fucked you over. I'm literally hearing crickets. Okay? How many times did we take the back seat to courage and we were just like, well, let whoever go do that. Oh yeah, girl, you go stand up. I'll be right behind you. And you're just like hard on yourself, like, I should have done that. That would have been the right thing to do because it got you in trouble or it made you lose money or it made you lose somebody. You're about to shock your shadow because you are not going to self-sabotage like you used to. I feel like it's still going to be in the mix, but not as amplified as it was before. Because I feel like you guys are going to be correcting this behavior and making new habits. Okay? I feel like before, when somebody would say, I don't think you should do that way, you're just like, psh. But you kind of know that's the crickets, okay? Somebody telling you something, it triggering you, and you're like, wait, I guess I could have done it that way. That's like my husband telling me something I don't want to freaking hear. Babe, you shouldn't do it that way, because that way, this happened last time you did that. And I'm like, I know. But it's like you don't want to admit it right away, but you're going to admit it faster. So instead of being like smart about the I know when somebody's telling you something or spirit is telling you something, you're going to be like, shit, Let me rectify that right now. So this is a new habit you're going to be making, like this self-sabotage. I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that. You guys are going to be shocking your shadow because that was also a part of you that was making you somewhat ill. That was adding to your anxiety. Okay? So I feel like you guys are going to be looking at it and looking at your shadow like, you know what? The last time I did this way, which I like to call the hamster wheel of dog shit, okay, where we keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. We're like, okay, self-sabotage is not working for me and it's showing me that I don't really care about myself the way that I want to. I've done that. I'm like, you know, I've been fired from a job that I really loved, and I've gone back to the job like expecting different results, but I cannot do the same thing. If I get the chance to go back to that job, I cannot do the same thing. We cannot do that. If we get broken up with and then we try to mend that relationship because we know that's the person for us or our soulmate, we cannot do the same thing. And you are about to shock your shadow because for a long period of time, you've been doing the same thing. Some of us are a little bit hard-headed or, you know, not nice to ourselves. But the next card out is your strength and your Ace of Pentacles, okay? So all this self-sabotage, you're about to ice it out. And I feel like how you're going to be shocking your shadow is it's going to be exhilarating. It is going to be scary. I feel like you're going to drop shit all the way to the issue, okay? All the way to the fear, all the way to the cliff. You guys are going to be dropping your bag. You're going to trip over your dog. Like everything's going to go awry because it is your shadow that you are giving the finger to, okay? So instead of being like, oh, it's too hard, I'm going to turn around. I'm just going to turn around. You guys are not turning around from the cliff. You guys have tunnel vision on the cliff. You're like, no. This burden, self-sabotage, and procrastination, it's got to go. I'm done. It's gotten me this, and that, and I don't like it. That's telling me that I don't care about myself, and I do. I give a bunch of fucks about how I treat myself. Okay? So if that resonates with you guys, drop your lion down below because money is going to come in hot. And I mean hot. So much money that you can't even count it fast enough. Okay? You're going to be like, wow. I would have walked towards this cliff, tripped towards this cliff so much sooner. If I knew that it was going to bring me prosperity, opportunities, and it's showing you that you love yourself. Like, you go, Glen Coco, because you're going to promote yourself. You're going to promote yourself. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, you guys are not, the worst is over. You guys are shocking your shadow because your shadow is like, they haven't learned yet. They don't know. And you're like, no, I got something for your ass. That is how you guys are moving towards it. Like, very courageous, I might add. Because before, you were like looking at it like, that's a hot stove I'm not touching. Do you know what I mean? You're like, before I tried that, it got me fired, it got me broken up with, it got me ghosted, it got me rejected, abandoned, and laughed at. So I'm not doing that again. But you're realizing you got to do that a different way. And you're going to do a bigger, badder than you ever did before. Okay? Going viral. It is going to go viral that you don't operate this way anymore. There are people that want to play you for full. Thank you, Francine. Thank you for your donation. There are people that want to punk you. They think they know your ego. They think they know your shadow. Oh, I know little Susie. Little Susie ain't gonna say shit, so I can punk her or I can punk him. It ain't going down like that. It's not going down like that. Like, it's just not. They're mad because you're Gucci. You want to know why people are mad around you guys? because you're learning. You're learning. You're learning how to be Gucci through and through, okay? Okay, you guys are learning how to be Gucci. And this is the thing, the ops, the haters, the toxic family, the toxic work environment, you guys, they think they're going to get you. It's like, I'm hearing, hit me baby one more time. They're literally thinking that you are begging for it, that you are asking for it. They're thinking that you're predictable, and you're not. You're not. You're not. You guys are, it's going to go viral that you guys did something so incredible, so brave, so courageous that everyone is going to want to give you a standing ovation. They're going to want to thank you personally because you gave them the courage and the will and the hope to fight. Yeah, I feel pile number one, you guys definitely watched the last reading on how you're about to be on your GOAT behavior, okay? You are about to be on your greatest of all time behavior. So you guys, pile number one, are really throwing your shadow up. You're making it assume the position. Everyone's going to be talking about, they're going to be flabbergasted on how you, even if you attempt it and it goes left, people are going to be clapping for you. They're going to be like, oh my God, Susie stood up to the biggest bully at work. And we all thought Susie wasn't going to say shit, even though Susie had all these receipts. And Susie went in guns blazing. And even though she probably was scared as shit, probably peed her pants a little bit, she still stood up for all of us, including herself. All of that is going to travel very fast, okay? You guys are going to be heavily rewarded. You guys were born to shine alone. Okay? You guys were born to shine alone. Okay? So what you guys are thinking is because you guys like to punish yourself. You let your shadow punish you, where you're like, nope, we cannot reward ourselves yet. We must isolate. We must starve because we don't deserve this. And you guys are learning that you do not have to share your goodies, your cookies, your blessings, your miracles, your abundance, your couch. You don't have to share it with everybody. And you guys are learning like, no, it's okay if I say no. You are telling your shadow no. When I say no, it means no. It does not mean it's up for negotiation. You better come at me at a level 1 monotone because I'm done sabotaging my success. You're done sabotaging your courage. I'm shining better by a visor. Yeah. All these cards that keep trying to fall, I keep catching them. So it shifted from the energy of we are scared. Oh my gosh. We're walking towards the cliff with our burdens. We're dropping our lip gloss. We dropped the dog's leash. And now we're looking dead at fear. We're looking fear dead in the face. And we are dropping things, but we're catching it while we're looking fear dead in the face. That's I see you. Okay, you guys should be really proud of how you're just not, it's like that I don't give up attitude, okay? I got people talking down like I give up Drake. When people talk down, you're going to stop letting it affect you as much because you are building your self-worth. You're going to be like, I just feel sorry for you because I'm not going to let you I don't feel like shit anymore. You're going to be telling these people to F off, okay? I don't feel like you're going to be saying it in a mean way, but I feel like you're going to be saying it regardless. So I'm getting more water, more sleep, and more breath work. For those of you that are punishing your body when you feel like certain tasks are not done, okay? Let's get out some tea. Yeah, your ops, bottom of the deck, are going to be gossiping about your pride. They're going to be saying, oh my gosh, Susie has so much pride. She's out of control. She's out of control. No, Susie's done eating shit off the bullies and the narcissists and the gang stalkers and the energy vampires. Susie's done. Susie's been in hermit mode over here, working on herself. And now it is time to zap your shadow. Literally, get out the taser, zap it, and say, you need to take a seat. Because now I'm standing in my truth. I'm not a sitting duck anymore. And it's my time to shine. Okay? Yeah, I feel like you guys are like really like sweating. If this is going to be a good choice, and it is. It is. So I want you guys, when you're about to stand in your truth and you're about to zap and resuscitate your pride, your glory, your self-love, your self-care, I want you guys to pay attention to how your heartbeat, how your palms feel, okay? I want you guys to pay attention to what you're dropping, if you're anxious, and take note of that and be proud of that, okay? Mirroring engines rev outside. What deck was I going to use? Okay, let's finish with this deck for pile number 1. I feel like pile number 1 is dealing with a lot of bullies. You guys feel like, well, I'm supposed to deal with this, and I just, you know, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to let somebody else do that. You guys are going to start following your heart like, no, this is the right thing to do. You guys are a diamond in the rough. You are done with the pressure, building and building and building. You guys are going to realize that you are a creative force to be reckoned with. You're going to tell your shadow to F all the way off, okay? You guys are going to have more faithfulness to yourself, knowing that you are a bad one, period. You are going to feel more purity, more commitment, more light. You are going to feel more like an unconquerable force. Now, I'm not saying your shadow is going to have a cloak of invisibility. I'm not saying that it's not going to say hello every once in a while. But you guys are making new habits like a Virgo, okay? You guys are going to be seeing 1111 and 111 every time you're telling your shadow to F off. You're going to see those numbers. And you are going to be perfecting this like a Virgo, okay? Period. We also got fish hook. Your shadow and your ego, as you are shedding it and dropping it off the cliff like the Fool, okay? You guys are going to paralyze your shadow. I'm going to say that again, okay? You guys are about to paralyze your shadow from making so many bold moves around you, okay? You guys are going to learn to trust your intuition, feel vulnerable with the right situations, not be conned. I don't care if you have to carry on a pendulum. I don't care if you have to carry on a pendulum because you don't really trust people, but you trust your pendulum, okay? And you're like, this person wants to talk to me crazy, and this person wants to talk to me crazy, or their intention's good, and your pendulum's swinging a hard no. You are done feeling hopeless. You guys are going to be gaining control, okay? So you're going to be doing things on principle, and you're going to be multiplying that. You're going to be multiplying your luck, your prosperity, and your abundance. I love that. You guys should put a fish down below, okay? Whatever cute little fish you like. Put a fish down below if you're about to paralyze your shadow, because you're done. Done. And if you guys have been seeing 888, 808, 818, or if you were a life path number 8, okay, drop your favorite fish down below, because within 1 to 3 months, okay, I'm getting Virgo, Taurus, and Gemini energy. You guys are going to have this down. You guys are going to have a new system down. Like, I don't care if you feel like you're tricking your brain or you're doing whatever type of manifestation. I love that. I love that for you guys. Again, I'm getting friends. So again, we got the 2 of Cups in the beginning for you guys. This is going to bring in new friends for you, a new social group, okay? There are people that are going to be making contact with you that also relate to you. Oh, I love that. So you guys are going to be feeling a new sense of togetherness. You guys are going to be getting rid of, like, feeling so discouraged right off the bat. Like, say something bad happens. You guys know that it's divine intervention, but it sucks that you got to, like, deal with this and that and this. Say, like, it's something burns, or like you get into an accident and you know that you have to deal with this list of bullshit. So instead of being like, oh, F my life, you're like, you know what? This was divine intervention, so I could take care of my car, so I could amp up my protection, so I could change my insurance, so I could slow down on the road, so I could stop procrastinating, so I could be more punctual. You guys are realizing that, no, this is divine intervention. This isn't just a shitty time. This is a lesson, okay? And in that lesson, you are learning, like, this is to help guide me before Mercury doo-doo really upheavals that shit on its ass. Do you know what I mean? Any advice for pile number 1? Whoa. Mother load. What? Okay, you guys, so 3 cards flipped out before this one. So I feel like this is going to be amplifying the 3 cards that fell out, okay? And then we're going to move on to pile number 2, okay? This is the mother load. Like I said, there's something you guys are figuring out. I don't know if it's algebra, trigonometry. I don't know what it looks like in your life, but this is your scroll. This is your blueprint, okay? I don't care if this is like the map of the hamster wheel of dog shit, okay, that you're getting off that ride. You guys are about to hit the mother load. You guys are about to take advantage of being the lone wolf, being loyal to yourself, and a very few amount of people, okay? Also, you guys are hitting the mother load with karma. I love this. You guys are gonna be shocking your shadow, because you're gonna better deal with how people judge you. If people are judging you because of your spirituality, how you were raised, what type of money you have, if you just quit your job to start a spiritual business, you guys are about to shock everybody, because you are done. You're done feeling judged and like it matters, okay? You guys are going to be more assertive, even if it's scary. That's us walking to the cliff, dropping one burden at a time, having that tunnel vision, like, no, I'm done telling my own self to F off and eating shit off these people. You are royal. No time for peasant shit, okay? You are not pawn scum. You are royal, so fix your crown, okay? Universe, last card out. You guys could be seeing so many 7s, it's ridiculous. What is that telling you? If you guys are seeing 7s all over the place, this is telling you guys that not only are you supported, but abundance is coming in. Your angels are supporting you. It is time to, like, I'm not dimming my light anymore. Nope. Okay? And this is about your higher perspective and seeing the big picture and realizing that all is one. The law of one. I love that. I love that. You guys could be a Scorpio too. I don't know if I said that already. Scorpio is really heavy. Scorpio and Virgo and Leo is really heavy in this reading. But your ancestors want you to know that you are supported, okay? And in 1 to 3 months, you guys are going to have that perfected, where so much abundance is going to come flowing in, like you guys are about to hit the mother load. You guys are going to love the freedom that this brings your life. You guys are about to paralyze your shadow. Like, oh, no, little shadow over here. You've been running amok. You need to take a seat, okay? You guys are the star. It is time to go to that pond, pull your resources, okay? And I feel like some of you guys might feel like, I don't like taking my clothes off, or I don't like looking at myself, without clothes on. I'm feeling called to tell, somebody needs to hear this, that practice talking to yourself and loving on yourself in the mirror with clothes on and clothes off, okay? And being called to say that because Spirit wants you to know that you can't rebuild everything in one day, but you're going to be healing and rejuvenating your life, and you need to love every scratch, scar, crevice, okay? Every freckle, every mole, every blemish, everything, okay? Because you guys are beautiful. I love you guys, pile number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed your messages. We're going to smudge for pile number 2. Okay. Hi, guys. Okay. I don't know what my hair is doing, but I don't like it. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, let me get some Palo Santo lit. Spirit only wanted me to do 3 piles because we're talking about our shadow. Let me try to light this over here. Where are we at on time? Okay, there we go. I got it lit. Okay. Heavenly Father, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. I cannot get this lit because I have the air on. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. The collective and I thank thee for any and all wisdom bestowed upon us this day. Okay. Let's go through the channeled messages first. Let's see, pile number 2. Pile number 2 is citrine. Okay. Pile number 2 is citrine. Okay, how are you guys about to shock your shadow? Thank you, mods. Thank you, Tara. So what I'm getting channel messages is you guys could really like gangster movies, mafia movies, mob wives, Wolf of Wall Street, Robin Hood, Cinderella, The Little Mermaid. You guys could like The Simpsons. You guys could do tarot. You guys could be mediums. And you guys could feel really connected to Archangel Michael. Okay? So those are the channeled messages that I got as soon as I started lighting the Palo Santo. Okay? I'm also feeling Leo, Aries, Aquarius, and Taurus vibes. Okay? So how are you about to shock your shadow? Pile number 2. Let's get these messages and see what's going on. Fairy tale. What did I say? What did I say? But really though, what did I say? You guys could like Cinderella, The Little Mermaid, Tangled. You guys are not giving up hope that your happily ever after can happen. Okay? You guys are not giving up that dreams come true. Oh, so you guys are like the big kid pile, okay? You guys are my big kid pile. I like that. I like it. You guys could also be a Cancer or seeing number 7. You guys could like Capri Suns, Goldfishies, Gushers, kid snacks, lollipops, okay? You guys could like those caramel candy apple lollipops. Let me know down in the comments. But what I'm getting is you guys believe in the rags to riches. You guys believe that with every fiber of your being, that can be you and that it will be you. And I want to tell you guys that it will be. I feel like though, sometimes your shadow tries to like distract you. We're going to get more in depth. You guys could really like unicorns, rainbows, stories that are like fanciful. You guys could also like Pride and Prejudice, The Great Gatsby. Did I say Robin Hood already? I did. What I want you guys to understand is everything that you have dreamed, truly desired over and over and over again, those things will come true. Those things will come true. Okay? I love that. Okay. So, let's see. It's too many. Actually, let me start with some tarot. We'll keep the fairy tale thing out. I'm going to get the 3 cards from here, and then I'm going to pull my other tarot deck. Give me 3 cards on pile number 2, Shadow. How is pile number 2 about to shock their shadow? That is too many. Give me 3 cards. Okay, so pile number 2. You guys can have a lot of like sibling conflict, sibling rivalries, okay? I feel like there's people that always want to compete with you. And I feel like you guys get stuck on that, or stuck in the past, or stuck how like people treated you. And it's sometimes hard for you guys to move on. There is a mother and siblings that made it like always a power struggle that you guys have unresolved issues with. And I feel like sometimes your shadow is self-absorbed or self-centered to like protect yourself. Sometimes you guys make bad investments. And sometimes you guys might be smothering, okay? Like, oh, I need this done right. Like, I'm feeling like Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo, and Aquarius vibes, okay? So before, you guys felt jealousy. You guys might have liked being really combative, okay? You're realizing that maybe that doesn't serve you, okay? Maybe you guys were fighting with a sibling or a parent that you don't see eye to eye with, or a boss, and you're realizing like there's all this turmoil from the past, because not only is it like something you're still fighting through, or that it just hasn't been resolved. It just hasn't been resolved. So you guys might feel stuck. We got the 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay. So let me pull out the Simpsons. I feel like you guys get down on yourself sometimes, like, because of how you were raised. Like, you want to be better and you want to do better, but the people around you, like, they don't help, okay? If you guys care a lot about family, and you guys have a toxic family, Spirit's saying you got to build a new family, okay? Because they're always going to have you believing that this fairy tale cannot never happen. They're telling you that you are ridiculous for having big kid energy. So I'm feeling like pile number 2, you guys are going to be doing inner child healing. Okay? Pile number 2 is going to be doing inner child healing. You guys need to let your inner child live. Okay? And there are some toxic people that you guys need to get away from. I feel like they're going to be shocked that you don't want to fight dirty with them anymore. All they're doing is creating challenges and obstacles. It's keeping you guys in a low vibration. It's not resolving any of these issues. You guys might be going in with good intentions, and then boom, they bait you, they goad you, and then your shadow comes in like gangster, and you're like, why did I do that? Why did I yell at them? Why did I drag my little sister outside? Why did I throw their shit out the window? Why did I do all of this shit? I didn't want to do that. You didn't want to do that, but you knew the stove was hot, okay? Do you know what I mean? You know that these people suck the life out of everything. Do you know what I mean? So you know that even if you're going in with good intentions, They want your shadow to come and play. Okay? They don't want you to have this fairy tale. I feel like there's people around you that want to goad you into being the villain, the bad guy of this storyline. You have family members and coworkers that love vilifying you. And so what you guys are learning, pile number 2, is to not take the bait. You guys are learning how to not take the bait. You're like, not today, Satan. It's that type of energy. Okay? You need messages for pile number 2. Okay. We got the 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah, you guys are a creative force to be reckoned with, but your shadow does not let this out enough. Your shadow does not let, you guys are very creative, pile number 2. And it's because you have this nostalgia towards things that are fairy tale-like, okay? And you guys need to dance more, sing more, and I feel like that's how you're going to be shocking your shadow and resuscitating your light. So there are some self-limiting beliefs that you guys are going to be abandoning. You guys are going to be shedding parts of your ego that make you, again, self-absorbed, selfish, reckless, angry. You guys might be starting therapy, or you might be starting yoga. You guys might be working out more. There's something that you guys are going to start doing where your shadow is going to be like, oh, well, where am I supposed to hang out if you're just like not going to fuck shit up? What do you want? Where do you want me to be? And you're just like, boy, bye, girl, bye. So you see this 5 of Pentacles, you see this little angry, you are not going to take the bait. You're not taking the bait anymore, because all of this creative energy, this fairy tale energy, your imagination is huge. And your body, your shadow needs your body to be active and always moving. So it's like synergy. You guys always need to be moving. Otherwise, you guys will bottle up that energy and pop off on somebody. Okay? You guys will go from 0 to 100. And that's all bringing you guys backwards. You guys are about to realize how much magic you have. And your shadow is not ready. Your shadow likes to do it to wreak havoc, to be competitive, okay? And you guys are going to be more constructive with your energy. You guys are going to be way more constructive. So it's almost like yoga, pole dancing, singing, going out in nature, going out on hikes, being out in the water. You guys just really need to ground your energy because everyone's trying to goad you into popping off and being the villain. Even your shadow is like, but this is what we do, okay? Yeah, you guys have gone through a lot of heartbreak with your family, okay? Your shadow's not ready. You guys are going to be pushing forward in ways that you felt rejected by your family, okay? You're realizing that this anger comes from the rejection and the sadness of the family that you don't really have, or the work environment that you don't really have, okay? So what you guys are realizing is, you know what? I have all this anger and I'm directing it here, there, and there, and then I'm justifying it because they're, antagonizing me. But A, I shouldn't be in this situation. B, I need to resolve this situation, okay? Because it's pain and sadness that is coming outward, okay? You guys can get really angry, I feel like. You guys are my big kids, but I feel like you guys can get really angry. You guys could have a temper. And so there's this like temper that you're trying to work on, and your shadow loves when it comes out, but you're just like, no, I need to redirect that because it's, you know, making you guys cuckoo banana. Yeah, you guys are going to be driving forward. There is just something around you that is not constructive. I really feel like it's your environment. So you guys are either being called to like start working out before you're in this environment or not be in this environment. Okay? You guys need more time with yourself. Yeah. You guys need more time with yourself. You guys are about to choke your shadow out. You guys are so sick of, it's almost like fucking up. Like you're so sick of fucking up, not loving yourself enough, that you're just like, I need a makeover. Yeah, you guys are wanting a makeover. You guys are wanting more romance, more happiness, more fairy tales in your life. You are wanting more euphoric, ecstasy type of feeling. You're wanting more of that into your life. You're not going to let your shadow block it anymore. It's almost like your shadow took your crown. Okay? It's almost like your shadow took your crown and you were about to choke your shadow out. Like, give me my crown. I'm getting it together. Your shadow's like, no, you're not. And you're like, no, I'm getting it together. Like, but you got to be the villain. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay? Your guys' perspective is changing on how you define family. Yeah. You guys are going to be looking at deeper meaning, just what I said. You guys are going to be looking at your community different. The emotions that you hide and bury. You guys are going to be nourishing your social resources because it's almost like you're going to build a family on social media. I'm feeling 888 energy, life path 8, Cancer energy. Your guys' home and stability is just going to be changing because everything before it used to resonate with you. So you guys are also going through an awakening and your shadow is not ready for you to ascend. You're going to be nurturing these other groups instead of nourishing and nurturing the shitty people around you that aren't going to be around 10 years from now. Okay? So you guys are about to wreak havoc on your inner child work and your shadow work. Okay? I feel like there's a lot of inner child healing that you guys are going to be doing, and you're going to destroy certain things that you believed. You're going to be really proud of yourself and how you're standing up for your inner child by walking away from certain people. Okay, this is triumph over evil. This is the opportunity to overcome. More Scorpio energy. So this is like your shadow being in the eye of the storm. Okay, you're behind the scenes like boopity boop. Oh, I don't know why I'm typing, but you're behind the scenes like meditating, working on your inner child. Okay? And your shadow's like, come out and play, come out and play. And you're in the middle of a meditation. And then your shadow opens its eyes and it doesn't realize that it's in the eye of the storm. Because you were over here healing with your cloak of invisibility and your shadow ain't ready for this destruction. Okay? You guys are going to be fierce. You guys are going to be fierce with the power that you're about to stand in. You guys are about to be a rising phoenix. You guys are also going to be going to the library more. Books are going to be very important to your shadow. How you're going to be shocking your shadow is you're going to be schooling yourself on deeper consciousness, different secrets, information, knowledge, deities, spirituality. You guys are going to be studying. Okay? Also, I'm hearing that if you guys used to like reading, you guys need to do that more. I feel like when you guys were a child, you guys loved like Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, the Lion King, okay? And Spirit is wanting you guys to go back to reading or even a Kindle, okay? They're wanting you to either have audiobooks. They're wanting you guys to have more knowledge, preoccupying your time, because you guys are about to run a train on your shadow. No pun intended. But really, no. I don't feel like that's appropriate. But again, it's that Chariot energy. You guys are going to be on to a new endeavor. Your shadow's not ready. Like, you are taking the scissors out, okay, before you guys had these little pink kid scissors. Your shadow's like, I'm not scared of that. I'm not scared. And you're like, no, I am the Rising Phoenix. I am the Joker. I am a wild card. You don't know me like that. You're going to bust out like some sewing scissors. You guys know sewing scissors are sharp, okay? I just try to be funny, you guys. I just try to crack myself up. But if this pile resonates with you guys and you know you're about to bust out some knowledge, inner child healing on your shadow, drop your scissors down below, okay? Messages for pile number 2. Also, if this resonates with you guys, drop your lightning down below. Yeah. You guys are about to be so quick-witted and quick with it. You're just not gonna, your shadow's gonna be like, come on, let's go to the club. Let's go to mom's house. Let's go have some of mom's spaghetti. And you know mom is with the fuckery, with the spell work. We shouldn't eat mom's spaghetti. It shouldn't be eaten, okay? You guys are not walking towards these hassles anymore. You're telling your shadow, I'm going to need you to stick your finger in that socket. Just tell me what happens. Just going to need you to stick your finger in there. It's like devil energy, like on your shoulder, like, come on. No. You can fuck all the way off, okay? Because all it's going to do is get you into a what? You guys know how Jada Pinkett says it. An entanglement. I swear, she must be friends with Amber Heard, because these narcissists, I cannot. Okay? All it's going to do is mess up your future gains. This entanglement, because some people can't take accountability. Even famous people. Famous people are worse, I feel like, because they're just like, why would I do that? I cannot. You guys are about to get into more fun mischief versus the mischief your family and your shadow causes. When your shadow causes mischief, you end up like clink, clink. You end up in trouble. You end up on a curb with handcuffs. You guys end up zip tied to a curb. You guys end up hog-tied, yelled at, in trouble, kicked out, locked out. An entanglement, okay? So every time you guys go to play with your shadow, this could even be codependency things that you guys are working on. You are about to shock your shadow, okay, with the patience. The patience and the books, okay? So you guys could also make really good authors or writers, okay? And I'm hearing that you guys should be reading more and creating a vision board. And I feel like pile number 2, you guys should be changing your vision board often, okay? Because there is so much that's going to unfold for you in life. Anything else for pile? Nope. I caught him. You guys, I don't think I've ever gotten this for anybody yet. I mean, it's a newer deck, but I've had it a month. And I use it for 3 platforms. I got handcuffs. Is there a handcuff emoji? Okay. Some of you guys might have a past like me. Okay, some of you guys. But what I'm getting is before you felt like easy prey. okay? You felt easily held back. You let your emotions get the best of you. You guys were always up in your feelings. You guys felt like you were an easy target and that you easily handicapped yourself. And now you guys are applying force. This is like when you're bleeding and you're like, oh my God, the blood's going everywhere. And now you are applying pressure. You are applying force. You're like, I'm not the prey. I'm not suppressing how I feel. You guys are breaking free from being detained by your shadow, okay? What else shot out of the deck? Book burning. You guys aren't going to censor yourself anymore. You guys are not going to censor yourself anymore. You guys have unconditional love coming in for yourself. And for some of you guys, is either going to bring in a best friend or a soulmate. Whoever this is about to bring in for you guys, it's going to be an uncommon bond. Whoever this is, from all this work that you're doing on your shadow, giving your shadow the finger, okay? This is about to bring you a soulmate or a soul tie, somebody like kindred that really appreciates you, that brings you infinite love. So this is either a best friend or a soulmate. Wow. Okay, let me get advice out for you guys. Oops. Give me advice for pile number 2. If you guys are burning a path, okay, if you guys are burning a path to a brighter future, you are burning everything that gets in the way. Any demons, any trolls, any fuckery, Becky's, Bobby's, Lucy's, Cindy's, okay? Anybody that, or your shadow, put some fire down below. We got Right Above It by Lil Wayne. Flying Hollywood Grove chicks to my Hollywood shows. And I want to tell you something that you probably should know. It's that Slumdog Millionaire Bollywood flow. And you guys are setting fire to relationships that you used to have. Self-limiting beliefs, okay? Not thinking that you could get unconfused or unstuck or unlearn certain things, okay? That's where these books come in, because your imagination has had your back since day one. It has gotten you out of a lot of painful situations, okay? The stories, the books, the fairy tales, the cartoons that you guys liked, they have helped you out of a lot of pain when you were a child. It took you to another place, okay? So that's what you're going to be doing for yourself, but as an adult. And you guys deserve that. Whoa. Give me advice. You left them speechless. You're about to leave your shadow speechless. Your shadow's going to be singing, "You broke me first." You're like, oh well. Oh well. Okay. That's not working for advice right now, because I feel like that's my T deck, actually. Give me one card of advice. Thank you. Ooh, we got trust. Whoa, did not mean to put saliva everywhere. Okay. You guys feel, too, like the universe is going to spit back at you, like, this is not real. Like, you don't know what you're doing. You are feeling like you're going to be rejected, like, by the divine or abandoned or, like, rejected in some way, okay? I'm feeling that heavily. Like, you guys feel like the universe is going to chew you and then spit you back out, and that's not what's going to happen. You guys are holding the crystal ball. You need to trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. I love that. Trust your feelings and your dreams to guide your career path. Okay? I love that. Also, the bottom of the deck, somebody might need to hear this. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. What did I tell you guys? There's a whole bunch of energy. They're like, there's a whole lot of money in this mother. There's a whole lot of energy you need to move around so you don't bop people on the head. Okay? I love you guys. So, I love that. I love that. I love that. For pile number 2. Okay. Let me smudge. We're going to move on to pile number 3. You guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Comment down below on how this resonates with you guys. And welcome to the first ever, how are you about to shock your shadow? Okay. Got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. Okay, you guys, grab your Red Bulls, grab your roll-ups, grab your snacks, grab your bestie, grab your pendulum, grab whatever you need. Okay? We're going to get pile number 3 on and popping. And you guys know how I do. I don't fuck around with pile number 3. So let me get it smudged nice and tight, and then I'm going to write down the timestamp. Pile number 3, channeled messages. I'm already hearing channeled messages. Always happens when I light this Palo Santo. This Palo Santo is strong. It is strong. So let me light it good. Then I'm going to get out some Florida water. Okay. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. The collective and I thank thee for any and all wisdom bestowed upon us this day. Amen. Asking for divine protection by my angels, my ancestors, only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael. Okay. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. I bind any enemies, fuckery in the name of Christ. Amen. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure I sage everything really good. I want clear and accurate messages, especially if you guys are picking multiple piles, because that's what I do. Okay. You guys could like that. Oops. You guys could really like that song too. I do. Dapper, dapper, I look fine, and my checks define. I do. Like I do, I do, I do. I love that song. Ooh, the smoke keeps going. Okay. Let me put this over here. All right, you guys. Oh my gosh, let me get it together. Let's get it together. Okay. Pile number 3 is going to be okay, pile number 3. You guys could like All Dogs Go to Heaven. I'm hearing that. You guys could like Cardi B. You guys could really like music. Music is really therapeutic for you. You guys could be clairaudient. You guys could have a huge social media following. Okay, you guys could currently have a lot of people trying to fuck with you at work. So let's see. What is going on? Citrine, pile number 3. Okay. Or not citrine, sorry, pyrite. I just said citrine. I just caught that. Sorry, pyrite. Pyrite is pile number 3. Okay. Any messages for shocking the shadow and resuscitating the light? Okay. How are we going to be resuscitating pile number 3's light? How are we going to be recovering the crown? Ooh, the Lovers. Okay. You guys could be a Gemini. And we got the Star. Dang. And the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Dang. Pile number 3, you guys have been working really hard. Pile number 3, you guys have had the odds stacked against you. Okay. Your guys' shadow could literally be the King of Pentacles in reverse. Or this could be a parent in your life, but I feel like it's your shadow. Okay? I feel like your shadow is like, you can't have money. You're never going to have that. You can't just go out and buy this. Oh my gosh, you're going to feel terrible if you spend this money. So like you guys are like pushing through certain like dynamics or beliefs, and your shadow is trying to talk shit every step of the way. Okay? I feel like your shadow is like on the low, like not even like a whisper. Is like, you're going to feel terrible if you spend that. And you're like, oh, I'm going to feel terrible if I spend that. I feel like subliminal messages are coming from your shadow, and it has to do with your self-limiting beliefs, some type of poverty mindset, some programming way back when with money. You guys feel like you're good at manifesting or obtaining money, but you feel like you can only obtain like a certain level or a certain amount. You don't feel like you've gotten your big lump sum yet. And that is because your shadow is telling you you cannot truly have it. Your shadow is telling you you're an imposter. You ain't ready. And you guys are getting ready to push through that. Okay? You guys are getting ready to push through the fact that no, I actually can have that. I have been holding myself back, and I am ready. So what I'm getting for pile number 3, okay, my pyrite. You guys have felt like fool's gold. You guys have felt like an imposter. Like, oh, everyone's looking at me like I have all the right answers. And here I am having to do all these extra jobs on the side because on the low, I do have self-limiting beliefs, okay? So you guys feel like if it does not come hard, it shouldn't come to you. Do you know what I mean? My stomach's growling, so that's confirmation. You guys feel like, oh, if I didn't have to scrub a toilet, that shouldn't be mine. You guys don't like it if it's too easy. You guys feel like that you don't deserve it if it's too easy. So you guys are learning how to move past this, okay? You guys are, we're going to go into detail, okay? We're going to go into detail, but we got the Lovers and the Star. So there's something that has been broken. It's like your foundation for how you love yourself or bring in money truly. And so what you're going to be doing is like this vase broke and you're like gluing it back together. Your heart broke and you're sewing it back together because you're like, no, I'm not. It's like you're changing your perspective. So like you see this snake in the Lovers card. And instead of you guys being like, oh my God, it's a snake. Like I can't kiss you, it's a snake. Oh, I can't deposit this money, there's a snake. Oh, I can't have you hand me this money, there's a snake. Instead of that, you're gonna be like, oh, there's a snake. That snake means that there's a renewal coming. Instead of being like, that's a bad omen, oh my God, there's trolls, what's going on? You guys are going to keep macking on that money, okay? You guys are gonna keep tending to that belief that you can have it. Okay, I love that. You guys are going to be nurturing that. And then the sun is going to shine and you're going to feel all lovey-dovey with yourself. Like, yes. So, the universe has been babying you. Okay, you guys watched one of my other pick of cards because we talked about this. The universe has been babying us and we've been breaking shit and we've been getting away unscathed with not manifesting the most, okay? And we're reaching out like, come on, universe, where's all the big shit I've been asking for? And the universe is like, this is your belief. What do you mean? I feel like that meme that's like, you know what I mean? It's like, no, you guys think it has to be hard. So it has to be hard. Here's a little bit. Here's a little random Cash App donation. Here's a little tiny paycheck because you guys believe deep, deep, deep down that it's got to be harder than shit. Okay? So the universe is telling you, nope, we're taking away your binky. We're taking away your magic wand. Okay? We're taking away your candles. It's like something that you might like be dependent on. They're like taking away so you guys can see how it really needs to be done. A lot of that is you guys are going to be changing how grateful you are. So this is something that I've only really shared on Patreon, but I feel really called to share it with you guys, okay? So something that I do, I don't think I've shared this on YouTube before, or not in a really long time. Something that I do because of the people that I'm around when I work, okay? Something that I do when I get home is I get home, I take off all my clothes, like all that bad energy and all the craziness and the chaos from the day. I take off all my crystals. I take off, I just like sage and cleanse my energy, right? I take my clock out slip and I gratitude. Thank you for bringing me to work in safety. Thank you for the money that I made today. Thank you, thank you for all of the people that I came in contact with today. And I write it, even if I've got to pull out another piece of paper, I write it until I am not angry, okay? Then, as I'm doing that, I think about something that I really deserve or that I really want, okay? And I write that at the end of the prayer. But I try to just be simple about it, like these are the things I'm so grateful for, and I genuinely want to feel that gratitude shift me, okay? Then I light my prayer candle. I put on new crystals, okay? I make sure, like, I get home, I wash my hands. For me, I'm in a cash handling business, so I come home, I count my cash, okay? I face all the bills the same way. I bless my money. I thank the divine for this money. And I write on my clock out slip, like, thank you for this money that I made today. And then, sometimes when it's a lower amount of money that I was like, damn, that's all I made today. I'm like, okay, maybe this is an angel number. Usually when I'm not happy with the amount that I made, it was a synchronistic number or an angel number, okay? Now, when you guys move to this genuine state of gratitude, the star, this Aquarius energy, then you guys will see your limitless potential. Then you guys will see the sun shining above you instead of it being overcast and the sun all the way over there. Instead of you guys seeing the snake about to bite you, you guys will see things a different way. I have done like a little test run of when I come home this way and I do this to get my day off of me, and when I don't do this to get my day off of me. When I come home and I do not shift, I take 20 to 30 minutes of me time to sage, cleanse, count, respect the money, bless the money, love the money, thank you divine for this money. Thank my ancestors for protecting me. Thank the divine. Whoa, that bug scared me. That bug scared me. Okay. Thanking the divine for this money, okay? I have noticed a huge difference in how I feel and how I treat people. Okay, I'm a Leo. I be real hot-headed and like raw when I am not treating myself good, okay? So I feel like pile number 3 needs to hear that. I feel like when you guys don't get to like come in, shake your day off, okay? Kind of like decompress, and it might be different for all of you. There is some type of routine that you guys are going to start, okay? There is some type of routine that you guys are going to start where it's going to shift your mindset. So if you say you guys, like me, you work a 9 to 5 and then you do what you love, it is going to shift the vibration and you will be so much more successful when you do it that way. And I want you guys to take note of the success, okay? If you guys have a social media business, a spiritual business, and you do another job on the side, or you have to deal with family on the side, or whatever it is, and you needed to decompress from something, decompress from that, get into a state of gratitude, and I want you guys to tell me how much it changes your life with the other success that makes you happy. Like how much it changes you. Your numbers are going to be different. You might go viral. The money is going to feel like it's endless and it's coming from everywhere. There is a huge difference when we're coming from a state of gratitude. Okay? Like genuine gratitude. Oh no. I need to pick that up. Some of you guys could also be getting married. Little side note. Let me pick up this card. Okay. So pile number 1 or pile number 3. If you guys are understanding that Knight Hero basically fell on the ground. You're looking at your shadow like, I've got to save you. You were out of control, okay? You're like, don't worry, I'm coming through with my cape. I got you. I got you. So I'm trying to think of what would be like a really cute emoji. Let's see. I want you guys to put a lollipop down below if you guys are determined to be more grateful, to shift how you feel. Okay, also if you guys have been seeing 1111, 111, or if you are a Leo, sun, moon, or rising, or you have a lot of Leo in your chart, put a lollipop down below because your life is about to shift and it's about to be sweet. Okay, your life is about to shift and it's about to be sweet. You guys are going to be moving like a symphony. And that's what I want you guys to understand. When you guys get this harmony, this synergy, this gratefulness, it's going to make everything cohesive and you're going to wonder why you were not doing that shit before. Your shadow is not ready. I noticed. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you for all the lollipops. You guys could also be seeing 333 because you are realizing how supported you are in this. Everything is going to be seamless, more organized when you shift this way. I promise you. Okay? I promise you. You will notice a difference in the ideas that you come up with for content, products that you want to sell, meetings that you want to have, things that you want to learn, things that you want to manifest. It's all going to be more cohesive and sweet. And it's like the lollipop does not exist. There is no sweetness if we do not have gratitude. If we don't have gratitude, what is sweet? It's not sweet, it's bitter. Okay? Because deep down, we're letting the King of Pentacles in reverse live because we're like, we don't deserve that lollipop. We don't deserve that cookie. We're an imposter. We don't really deserve to have this, and we do. So stop punishing yourself and tell your shadow to F all the way off. Gratitude lives here now, okay? That gratitude is what orchestrates this show, okay? Gratitude is what orchestrates this show. You're going to be running figure 8s around your shadow because you guys are about to change the course of the misfortune in your life. You are about to change the course of the trials, the tribulations, the pressure, the burdens, the setbacks, and the disappointments that you have been feeling. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to have setbacks still, especially if you're in the spiritual community, okay? Because it is almost necessary that we have to deal with some sort of spiritual warfare and spiritual attacks. Because in order for us to speak to the collective, we have to know all about haters, hater 1 through 14. We have to know all about spell work and black magic from every case or scenario because we are the vessel for that. So we can help spread any knowledge, help the collective become more assertive, help address shadow work so we can have or be an organized structure. So I don't want you guys to think like, I'm not thinking about toilets anymore. I deserve this. So there's no havoc. No, there's no one that's going to be wreaking havoc in my life. No, you're going to deal with the snakes, okay, and the clouds differently, okay, because you're going to be healing. On top of that, you, instead of like, gimme, 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 are going to feel supported. Like you deserve that lollipop, okay? You guys are going to be more prepared to fix things. If you guys are changing your perspective, if you know that you might have had some bad apple tendencies and you're changing, crying over spilled milk, feeling like the victim, feeling like woe is me, feeling like people don't understand, and some of that's you and your internal struggle, put a snake down below because it is time for your renewal, okay? It is time for your guys' renewal. You guys are also going to be igniting more passion into your life. This is eclipse energy. This is also going to help you guys do more acts of service. Acts of service can also be your love language. This is going to help make your life more smooth and more calm, okay? You're going to be looking at, you're going to be the snake charmer. Pile 3, you guys are the snake charmer. You are the water carrier. You are the benefactor. You are the star. You are the one that can help others alleviate suffering. Okay? This is about your nobility. You guys could also be a life path number 9. You guys are going to be observing your shadow more. You guys are going to be putting your shadow under a microscope. Thank you guys for all the snakes. You guys are going to be putting your shadow under a microscope like, I don't like this. Okay? You're going to be looking at it like, okay, yesterday I was trying to be real good and you came out and you were acting a fool and I'm not about it. I'm not about it. You guys are going to be examining. You guys are going to go from not giving a fuck to having the desire to know why. So, and you guys are also going to be paying attention to things that are subliminal to you. Okay. Anything that was blocking you, that was like overshadowing you, your shadow overshadowing you, you're going to feel supported from this darkness. Things are going to be revealed to you. Okay. Okay, let's see if we get any other messages for you guys. Pile number 3. You might have a brief interruption, guys. Queen of Wands. This is what I mean. It's all going to be about your perception. People are going to be like, pile number 3 is a crazy cat lady. And you're going to be like, these are my furs, purr. Okay? These are my furs. So you're not going to, it's all going to be, again, about your perspective. You guys could be seeing a lot of cats right now. You guys could also be seeing lizards. You guys could be a scorpion. If you guys are seeing lizards, okay, lizards or cats, I feel like your guys' intuitive side is growing. I can't remember what lizards means. It means something, though. Wait, that's not the pile. Lizards, hold on. It means... You know what? Let's get messages from here. And we'll see if that pops out. Okay. We got the teddy bear. Yeah. So you guys are going to go from saying, gimme, 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 I deserve this lollipop, to no, I'm the teddy bear and I am giving this out to others. I'm giving this love out to others. Give me messages for pile number 3. Raven. Okay, you guys could be seeing birds, feathers. You are finally ready to let go of something. Like I said, this shadow, you are finally ready to let go of something. And spiders, you are spiritually connected to your ancestor messages. Like I said, if you guys are seeing these cats, these spiders, these ravens, these snakes, your intuition is growing and you are going to feel more spiritually connected. So instead of feeling like obsessive thoughts and paranoia, okay, you guys are going to stand hard in the fact that you don't need to over-explain yourself. I feel like this is also part of your shadow. Your shadow always wants to over-explain things. You guys are going to be moving away from that. Okay? So obsessive thoughts and paranoia, instead of like waiting for somebody to, how do I say this? So say you're messaging somebody and your normal response is to like blow up their phone until they answer you because you're waiting on an answer and you're like, I don't know if they're listening, if they're reading this, if they're going to leave me on red. This fear of rejection, you guys are moving on from, where you're like, you know what? I sent the message. I'm going to wait for the reply. You're going to understand that you are heard. You are going to understand that you are seen. Okay? You're also not going to doubt, you guys, that you are articulate enough to get it across the first time. So maybe like some people or your shadow tells you like, oh, you need to explain that again, or oh, you didn't explain that good enough. A pendulum would really help you guys because it's going to show you, hey, you were good the first time. We don't need to be paranoid. We don't need to harp on certain things because it's going to make you guys spiral, okay? And right now, you guys are moving towards everything being a symphony, this synergy, okay? Yes, crack shot was at the bottom of the pile. Yeah, I feel that. Awesome. I do that too. I repeat, and I'm like, oh, I don't like that I do that. I don't like that I have to like write out a long paragraph. It's like they say Leos when it's like, it's that meme. They say when Leos are serious, they send one paragraph. When Leos are serious, they send one paragraph. And even that's too much, right? Because people are like, oh my gosh. And then it says when Leos are excited, they send like message after message after message after message after message. So it's like the same thing. We are realizing like, no, what I said was enough and I'll wait. It's also realizing that you guys don't have to feel bad when you wait to send a message, okay? Say you're used to like replying really fast because you're getting bullied or pushed around, okay? That is all changing. This is your guys' advice, the biggest advice for the pile. When you guys are getting pushed around by family, snakes, trolls, people on social media, and you guys are being told you're too complicated, you're too intense, oh my gosh. And these people are making you feel some type of way. You guys need to understand that that's a lot of Leo energy in you. You guys are competent. You guys are superior. Woo! This bug. You guys are precise. This is what happens when you have a lot of lights on. People are going to make you feel like you're intense. You guys are dead on. I want you guys to understand that you are effective. Your shadow wants you to think that you are not effective. That's why it wants to make you guys do it over and over and over again. You guys are going to feel like this parasitic vibe, like these bugs that are flying around these lights. You guys are going to feel this parasitic vibe to keep going and keep pressing and overdoing, and it's just going to bring you guys down. So understand that you guys are impressive. You guys are accurate. You guys are excelling. That you do have perfect aim. Okay? So everyone's going ham behind you like, no, I got to look good. I got to shoot this. I got to get this target perfect. You stand there with your gun. Like, I know who I am. You guys can also be dealing with heavy spell work. Okay? If you guys are on social media and you guys are dealing with some sort of spiritual warfare, you guys could feel like the bugs have been out of control. You guys could definitely get messages out of my last collective reading. The one that was posted last night, you're on your goat behavior, and everyone that mistreated you is about to get dealt with, okay? Any other messages? the Hermit. Yeah, you guys are not going to feel bad for being the Hermit. If you have to think or ponder or meditate, you're not going to feel as stupid. I feel like you guys are really hard on yourself when you have to think about something. You're like, oh, I should already know the answer. No, know that you are assertive, and the symphony will run just fine even if you pause, even if you wait. Okay? So, I'm going to get out. I know Miss AK, one of my mods, is in the middle of moving, but she, this is one of my first decks that I was ever gifted. That's on my indie deck wish list, and I forget what it's called, but I want to pull out from this deck that she got me. Give me advice for pile number 3. Give me one for pile number 3. You guys could also hear high-pitched ringing in your ears. You guys were the fairy tale pile, right? Or no, was that pile number 2? Just kidding. You guys are going to be moving towards grounding yourself. You're going to feel this Christ consciousness, but you're also going to be grounded. And what you are grounding is going to get roots, okay? So this is about your wisdom, how you're healing, okay? You guys can feel a lot of energy near trees. Okay, when you're out in nature, you could hear high-pitched ringing. And I feel like that's angels, fairies, different types of vibrations that are good, or different orbs. Your guardian angels around you. We also have the unicorn, mystical, Christ consciousness, and powerful. So what I'm getting is you are embodying the truth of creation. So you see there is a unicorn alive in us all. Unicorn wants to remind you that the magic and grace you see in her is only a reflection of the magic and grace inside of you. Commit every day in choosing self-love so you can set your rare, enchanting, miraculous, outer worldly unicorn self free. So there is this mystical, magical side that you are setting free. And that's not going to keep you tethered to over-explaining, to the self-limiting beliefs that, oh, if I didn't have to scrub a toilet for it, it doesn't belong to me. You guys are going to shift your gratitude, okay? So I hope that helped you guys. If this pile resonates with you, drop your lollipops, drop your unicorns down below, okay? Especially if you guys have had your ears ringing. Okay, especially if you guys have had your ears ringing. I'll pull one more card while I'm waiting. Yes, thank you guys. I want to say a big thank you to all my moderators that helped me through this live stream. Okay, thank you, Kat. Thank you, Alexia. Thank you, Tara. Who else was in here? Thank you, Dom Dom. Thank you, everyone that has just joined members, and thank you, everyone that has just joined Patreon. So, last card out, Soul Flame. Radha could be a deity that you guys use, okay? This is about rediscovering a lost part of yourself. Experience, relationship, harmony, and healing, okay? Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience, relationship, harmony, and healing. I love that. So that is your guys' last message. Thank you for all the unicorns and the lollipops. I'm going to timestamp everything for you guys if you guys came in towards the end. Okay, timestamps will be in the description box and in the comments. It will also be along the bottom bar. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. It's all that I ask. Thank you guys for all the Cash App donations. Cash App is in the description box. And just thank you guys. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Brooke. Big thank you to Brooke. Thank you, Maudine. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Awesome. Yes, thank you guys for your participation. Thank you, Tasha. I appreciate you guys so much.